Hello dear Virgo, I will tell you today's horoscope for October 1st, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello dear Virgo, I'll tell you today's horoscope. You are leaving behind the pains and bad experiences of the past, and you are beginning to live with joy again. Don't let the bad memories of what you've experienced come back to you. It's time to let go of what binds you. A person who was with you before or something that hurt you, such as the loss of someone or some kind of workplace abuse you've experienced, Virgo. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Don't stop applying all your ideas on this day. You will receive money you don't expect. Your savings will increase due to an unexpected income. You have to value it and save a little, of course. If you have a job on your own, you will do very well with public and social relations. Don't give others power over your life and your time. Don't let yourself be manipulated. Worrying excessively will not find solutions. Everything will come in its time. In love, your word is now a double-edged sword. Either you fix everything or you ruin it. Your partner is preparing a surprise for you and it is very pleasant. Mentally, you feel confused and insecure, and it is because of the action of the stars. You will have some insomnia due to tension. You must try to relax much more. You are in good health, but you tend to overwhelm yourself unnecessarily. Do not allow it. It is your ruler, Virgo, and therefore in your case it is warning you that you should not act rashly or hastily when it comes to making decisions. A retrograde planet does not indicate anything disastrous or negative, simply its energy and expansive capacity are limited. And that is what is going to happen from these days, Virgo. Love smiles on you, but if you hear negative comments associated with your partner and pay attention to them, regrettable fights and disagreements will arise. Make time for your own recreation, and you will be much better off in love. If you haven't received news from someone who is absent, don't worry because you will soon be hearing good news, and this will brighten up your life a lot. There is a very concrete possibility of meeting someone who means a lot to you in love. Quote of the day. Hate has caused many problems in this world and hasn't solved anything. In health. On this day, which as you know is your lucky day, concentrate on solving your material problems and you will see how your ailments end. Your physical pain now stems from your mental state. You won't achieve improvements until you have put your personal and financial affairs in order. At work. If something isn't working well at work and it falls within the framework of responsibilities, you don't have to keep quiet. Express your opinion, because otherwise your silence could make you complicit in a not very fortunate situation. Cheer up, if you are still looking for a job, today could be the big day, so don't give up. If you receive more than one job offer, carefully analyze which of the two suits you best. It's not about being a slave either. So hold your head high and hope for the best. Remember that attitude is very important. Money and fortune. Don't be discouraged if you feel stuck in your financial projects, because today, even if you take a step back, you will have taken 2 steps forward. Don't rely too much on games of chance, because they don't solve your problems. Virgo man, you are a bit of a spender and you are easily spending your money. Today you may find yourself in a creative profession which can help you improve your material well-being. Perhaps you are interested in learning something new. Virgo woman, today you will be spontaneous and unpredictable, but thanks to your natural activity you can have a stable and very good income. As a general rule, you are looking for quick profits. You of course may face unforeseen losses on this day, but you will not be saddened, as you are used to putting old problems aside. A word of advice. Due to your actions, you risk becoming a participant in a somewhat dubious financial transaction, and this will take a long time to be paid off. Try to be attentive and very careful. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics, your sense of order and personal organizational quality to put order in your work and domestic affairs. Dangerous tendency, leaving a task halfway because you have not calculated the time well. What you should avoid, interaction with people who have nothing to do and steal your energy. Relationship prediction. Today the best relationships are happening in your sign, in your earth element and in the water element. There is also good correspondence with Sagittarius, on your part, even if it is fire. Tensions arise with Aries or Aquarius. Your compatibility is good with Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, the telluric signs, and also with Water, Cancer and Scorpio, above all, although also with Pisces. Special lucky numbers. 64 and your color is green. The universal number is 3. In numerology, the sum is reduced to simple digits. Now I will tell you your favorable hours in matters of love, money and business. They are given according to the Eastern European Standard Time and you must adapt them to your national time. 6:30 a.m. 3:25 a.m. 8:48 p.m. 7:11 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance are 9, 19, 33 and 47. On October 1st you can be a little greedy, eager for pleasures. On the 12th, ambitious and determined to defend your interests. Be careful not to sow doubts or problems in the ranks of that pleasure, where people could end up distrusting you. On the 14th, if your daily life seems a little austere, count on the energies of the day to soften it. On the 27th, exchanges could get worse if you go with your own free will. This month is good for you to be a little more analytical and also for you to be open to continue learning new things. Debts are debts in every context. That annoyance of your partner towards you, barely sense for now but very firm between the two of you, is due to a loan that you have not returned and about which you have not said anything for a long time. Virgo, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Someone close to you may be going through financial difficulties and asking for your help. While you may not be able to provide financial support at the moment, try to find other ways to help. Practice patience when interacting with people who have difficulty learning new things. You won't always be able to be available to help them overcome their limitations, but you can give them time and understanding without losing your cool, which is a great help. A person from the past could appear in your life and cause certain complications. Don't let this negative influence enter your life or affect you adversely. If you are involved in business, avoid signing important financial agreements today, as they may carry risks that you will regret later. If the weather permits, take advantage of this day to spend time outdoors, whether in a park, the beach, or just taking a walk around your neighborhood. This will help you maintain a connection with nature and relax. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and with your help we will continue to grow. When you are in the mood, you enjoy Sudoku and crossword puzzles, and you are good at doing them. But if you are not in the right frame of mind, you can spend hours mulling over a puzzle without making much progress. We can all throw away our pens in despair, convinced that we will not be able to solve the problem. But if we take a break, make ourselves a cup of tea and focus on something else, it turns out that when we return to the challenge, it is surprisingly easy to solve. Today, when faced with a complicated situation, try to adopt that same attitude. You will be able to solve it once and for all. Virgo, there is a good chance that today a person who is very special to you, who you were very fond of, will appear in your life again. Take some time to talk to him or her, and don't be afraid of what might happen. Cheer up. Remember that successful people started out being where you are. Everyone forges their own destiny. Take advantage of this day since your sign will be full of good vibes. Try to transmit them to your loved ones. Take advantage of this day to have the opportunity to remedy everything you think is lost and ask for forgiveness from the people who deserve it. Better late than never. In 20 years, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So now live, take risks, dare to explore life. Trust your feelings and listen to the voice of your heart. If you forgive a past offense, you will be able to rebuild your life. But if you insist on opening wounds, you will not overcome your current emotional crises and you will ruin your current relationship. Move decisively towards love. Do not let yourself be manipulated emotionally. It is important that you begin to be honest with your partner about something you are hiding from him/her. No matter how bad it is, your partner will understand and you will be able to move forward together. It is your fault that the circumstances are like this. Explain it and accept it. Only then will you be able to move on with your life. Today is a very favorable day for you to find your perfect person. Try to be yourself and show yourself as you are. Do not pretend to be someone different. If it is the right person, she will fall in love with you as you are. There is no problem on your astral horizon, but keep an attentive attitude at home. because there is a tendency towards entertainment and distraction that could cause accidents, which you will avoid if you are a little cautious. If you are a smoker, today is perfect to propose to quit smoking, because if not, in a very short time you will find yourself in a very difficult situation because of it. It is important that you change your lifestyle a little, because even if you do not realize it, you are affecting both your health and that of those around you. The success of an upcoming work meeting will depend on your intuition and the way you handle the opportunities and circumstances that are presenting themselves. It may be that in the next few days some news arrives associated with a person from the place where you work. Be careful about divulging anything about that, because doing so would not bring you anything good, so be discreet and keep that in mind so as not to be surprised. The morning will bring you good news on your financial horizon, and soon you will be packing your bags for a short trip associated with a buying and selling business that will increase your income. Those born under this sign have a good chance of being in a good financial position. Take advantage of all the good things that come your way to pay off debts. Also save some money, and why not? It is valid and well-deserved to give ourselves a few treats. Money has never been a problem for you and your family. Remember that life is like a roulette wheel, so you must learn to save. Avoid any unnecessary waste of money. Try to help your neighbors, because just as they need it right now, you may find yourself in the same situation later. Family and money will have a special role in your life today, Virgo. You may be worried because you cannot get money that is owed to you. You will get it back, so don't worry about it every day. Consider it as a hidden savings that will come in handy the day you get it back in your pocket. Today is also a very good day to go to your family, spend some time with them to talk, explain your achievements and concerns, and bring them a gift. Disappointed Virgo, you are in a rather strange moment because you have realized that your relationship lacks daily incentives. At this point, there is nothing left to do but talk sincerely and let each one seek happiness on their own. Whatever the field you have to debate in October, opt for dialogue and conciliation. You lose your temper quickly and you can have counterproductive exchanges that degenerate into conflict. But if you trust in your charm and respectful communication with the other person, you will be able to unite people around your objectives, make others want to follow you and convince them. Your enthusiasm is contagious around the 22nd. We want to believe you, to follow you on exciting adventures. Don't spoil the mood on the 28th and 29th by dictating your laws to everyone. You'll be successful if you submit your applications around the 22nd, when the traffic lights are green. But don't get too confident on the 28th and 29th. Golden opportunities to broaden your horizons and realize certain ambitions you've been pursuing for a long time. Rely on your charisma around the 22nd to push back certain previous limitations and extend your influence, seducing your hierarchy. But don't try to force anyone's hand on the 28th and 29th. Anything that allows you to dream and surpass yourself will seduce you in October. Whether it's a nice trip for two or a professional adventure, they could take you far and wide. Important dates for Virgo in October. On the 9th, whether you are passionately in love with your loved one or looking to express your creativity without limits, avoid imposing your demands on others. If you do, you may encounter strong reactions from your partner in love or even conflicts of interest in business matters. On the 13th, it is through respectful dialogue that you will reach constructive conclusions, whether it is an emotional or professional relationship. On the 22nd, endowed with a beautiful charisma, you will make a good impression without pressure. Whether your aspirations are sentimental or social, your horizons will expand. On the 28th, if you have the opportunity to expand the boundaries of what is possible, avoid putting pressure on those who are paving the way for you, as you risk dampening their enthusiasm by being insistent. On the 31st, if you dream of a change of scenery, use your radiance to influence situations in your favor and move toward an unusual destiny. October, Indian summer version, is the time to fully enjoy the present moment, to believe in the field of possibilities by listening to others and not just to your needs. Understanding others, or at least trying to do so, is not just an act of charity, it is a fundamental skill that facilitates coexistence in society. In a world where many things seem incomprehensible, reprehensible or even aberrant, it is necessary to cultivate empathy and tolerance. Although you cannot change everyone's behavior, you can begin to open your mind and heart, observing that in many people there are valuable lessons that can help you grow as an individual. This month invites you not to lock yourself in, Virgo. Stop looking at life from a distant or cold perspective. It is time to leave behind the attitude of isolation and start participating more actively in everyday experiences. Dare to live, take risks and explore new paths, because nothing really great has been achieved without facing challenges or taking risks. Virgo, you are perfectly aware of this, and now is the ideal time to apply that knowledge in your daily life. This month, I invite you to trust much more in what you do and in the people around you. Virgo, you have a great opportunity to achieve success, a success that could define you in your professional and personal spheres in a way you would never have imagined. This is the time to move forward decisively. Perhaps you have felt that during the last few months things have not flowed as you expected, but all of this has been a learning process. You have learned valuable lessons about the importance of decision-making and, above all, about the value of the important things in your life. Sometimes we forget that we are not alone in the world, that each person who is part of our environment has an impact on our lives. Therefore, it is essential that you begin to give each person in your social and family circle the importance they deserve. Virgo, the days ahead will be crucial for your personal and professional growth. You must be aware of the steps you take and act with confidence, because this month offers you great opportunities. In the area of love, you may have already identified the solutions to the problems you have been facing with your partner, but you have not taken the necessary steps to resolve them. Virgo, it is important that you do not stay alone in your thoughts. This is the time to act, to express your concerns, your love and your desires. If you really feel the same way about the person at your side, now is the time to show them what is in your heart. Remember that a relationship is based on mutual recognition and the attention we give to those we love. Put your partner in a central place in your life so that they feel that you value them and that you are committed to their well-being. If you have been feeling discouraged or single, you may be complaining about the lack of opportunities to meet new people. However, you must remember that this does not depend exclusively on others. It is your responsibility to take the first step, go to new places, seek new experiences and generate friendships that will eventually lead you to establish meaningful relationships. Love for singles will improve from the 17th. Until then, love experiences will be fleeting and will likely only present themselves as adventures without greater meaning. However, don't be discouraged, because true love will come when you least expect it. Wait for the right thing, learn from each love experience, and you'll soon discover what you really need in a partner. On the work front, the first few days of the month may seem challenging, as opportunities may seem limited or non-existent. However, stay calm and be patient, as things will change positively towards the third week of August. At that time, everything will start to make sense, and you'll realize that the difficulties you faced were part of a necessary process for your professional evolution. Money is likely to experience a drop in the first week, which can cause some anxiety. However, this situation will be resolved quickly, so don't worry too much about it. This month, the key will be to take calculated risks. While it's not the time for impulsive decisions, you must be willing to leave your comfort zone in order to grow both professionally and personally. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.